Hello guys, welcome to my channel.
In Android Learning series, we were learning the Firebase authentication process. In last video, we have seen how to make a registration in Firebase. So we have made a code and we did the coding of registration button also. So in this video, we will learn how to make login possible, how to make the coding of login, and later on how just we log out from the application. So just to start, go to main activity. Here we have a registration button. Just go there and make a coding of login button. We have a login button. So button login, because registration we have done in last video. So set on click listener, new on click listener. So here we have to make a copy paste of the code for login, this one. So we have to just copy here this code, and at the last just copy all, copy and paste. Again we have to make some changes, just like we have to remove this. No need to do this, just remove this log also, and change this to main activity dot this, main activity dot this, and change this also to main activity dot this. Okay, remove this one. Now we have to show error also. So same, if the login is not successfully attempt, then we should display error why we are not able to log in. So for that, task dot get exception dot get message, and here we have to pass the error. So this will display the error, the reason why we are not able to log in. Again, just if we are successful, then pass the UI. If UI having an object, then it will go to the next screen. And here we just reading the data from the edit text dot get text dot to string. So like this we have done this login coding also. It's very simple. Now we are going in a second activity, this one, logout button. So here we have to again make an object of this button, logout, and here we just put alt enter, and we just log out, find view by id r dot id dot btn logout. Okay, just make a coding, set on click listener, new on click listener, and here we have to make a coding of logout. For that we have a Firebase authentication dot get instance dot sign out. Okay, so just sign out, and we have to go back to the login activity also. So again we have to use intent, and we have to get application context, and then we have to pass the main activity here, main activity dot class, because we have to go to the login screen after this. So we just put alt enter. Now start activity I. Done. If we log out, then go to the login screen. So this logout and have been done, and we have did the registration also, we did the login also. Just try to run again. It will take a little bit of time. So you see, because in last lecture I told you we will start from the same state. Now we are already login, just we log out, and here we already have signed because of this ID. So we are using the same ID here and try to log in. Now password is kite12345 and try to log in and check the error also. So invalid, you does not have a password. Why? We have given the password but does not have a password because it need greater than. Now we log in without password, you see, because it need a password with a special symbol also and more than 8 character. That's why it's not taking a password. So without a password it save my ID. Now again, if I register with different ID, for example I register one@kite.edu and now I am giving here password, for example kite@1234. So now we having a registered with this ID. Okay, and you see again, if I refresh the screen, we have a one more ID, vipin.kumar1@kite.edu, and if I log out here and try to log in with this ID, now see vipin.kumar1@kite.edu. Now here you give the password kite@123. Now see, login. Does not have a password. 34 login. You see, kite@1234 is the password. So if we use a special character in password and password is more than 8 character, then it will take, otherwise it will take a blank password. So you see, so by this way we can make a application authenticated by using a Firebase. So this is all about in this video. So in these two videos we have learned how to make a registration and login process possible using Firebase authentication library. See you in next videos. Till then, bye.